Hey, what's up everybody? This is Mr.Cygnus, WCReplays.com. As you can see, this is a audio freaking commentary. Basically, I'm doing an audio on a game Freak and I played in our 5-game show match. The two of us decided that about a week ago, that we'd have a 5-game show match to see which one of us is the better player. And to spice things up, to make things a little interesting, we decided that the loser would do a audio commentary on the game of the winner's choice. So obviously, being I'm doing the goddamn commentary, I lost the freaking show match. So I'm doing a game versus me and Freak, which is game 1. I don't know why he picked this game, because it's so freaking short. I mean, by the time you unpause, it's almost over, so... You know, see, I'm almost at the 1 minute and 15 second mark right now. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, 1 minute 15 second mark. Let's go ahead and get unpaused in 3, 2, 1, unpause. Basically, I'll explain to you guys what's up and a few things that I learned about losing this show match that are pretty surprising for y'all. Might even help most of you guys out as well. Okay, well, as for the game, basically I'm obviously Night Elf, I'm getting the Demon Hunter. I do notice that Freak did spawn across from me. He is human. He went random. Basically, if a human player spawns right next to a Night Elf player on Turtle Rock, it's basically impossible for a Night Elf player to win if the human player should choose to do a tower rush. So that was my biggest fear, as I was hoping that he would not be doing a tower rush, because basically, even if you do get a quick AOW and archers, mass militia and footmen are just going to rape that real easy. So your next best solution is to try and get a couple AOWs up real fast and try and pump Huntress. Huntress can stop a tower rush, because if you get about 4 or 5 of them, they're able to smash the footmen down pretty fast and take down towers pretty fast as well. I do notice that he's obviously at my freaking base, and he's got 3 militia, 2 footmen, and 1 water elemental. Basically, the only hope I have is maybe to mana burn his hero down to 0 mana and try and dispel those water elementals and pray for some kind of micro miracle that I can kill all his footmen and peasants before any towers are completed, which is pretty much freaking impossible if your opponent has half a brain. So basically, I get 2 Moonwells up. My first AOW is destroyed. Second one is taken down. Next thing I can do is probably try and dispel his water elementals and try and get some AOWs going. But being that his base is so close, all he has to do is reinforce himself with footmen and more militia, and there's basically nothing you can do. So I try and run in the back of my base to try and stall him the best I can. But there goes my Demon Hunter, and I decide his towers are almost done, so I just quit. Yeah, that was game 1. Basically, I'm gonna tell you guys what's up. Yeah, I got my ass served, and I pretty much deserve to get my ass served. And you're probably thinking, well, why exactly, Mr. Cygnus, do you feel as though you deserve to get your ass served today? Well, basically, I realized that ever since this patch came out, I've been abusing the shit out of ladder. Not like everyone else has. I mean, everyone else that's been in the top 20 about right now has been doing the leave game early thing. Basically, what I've been doing is just screwing around in ladder and just still leveling up, basically, because it's almost impossible for you to not level up in this patch. So I'm about like level 39 right now, and I was thinking to myself, wow, you know, it's really cool to be at the top of ladder, you know. Even though I'm not even that close. I mean, I'm not a level 39 player. I'm probably a level 30 player. I was level 30 in 1.14. Right now, I'm probably the skill level of a level 22 player right now. And you're probably thinking to yourselves, well, how the hell can you go down in skill level? Well, I basically, as I mentioned before, I've been screwing around in ladder and just abusing with it. I've been doing that so much lately that I haven't been practicing at all. Basically, I've been just abusing the fact that the AMM just gives you so much experience for losing and winning. It's just ridiculous. So, after this game, I was thoroughly pissed off, man. I mean, I was real pissed. I mean, I went down to the studio and I kickboxed the shit out of everybody. I must thank Freak though, because I've never boxed so well in my life, and boy, I had a lot of steam to give off because I just lost to Freak like 4 out of 5 games, man. I mean, I was pretty pissed off about that. So when I got home about a couple hours later, I noticed that I had also redecorated my room because my chair was in my closet and my mattress was flipped upside down, and I noticed that my bookshelf was knocked over, and so it took me about a half an hour to clean that shit up. And then I sat down and I thought to myself, whenever I lose a game, or in this instance lose a few games, I mean, I'm the kind of person that, man, I need to know exactly why I lost these games. So basically I loaded up the replays and I watched them, and I kind of noticed myself playing particularly shitty. Most people would give the excuse, oh, maybe you had a bad day, or maybe you weren't doing so well at that time, or maybe Freak just cheesed the shit out of you like most of those games, as he did tower rush me 2 games, and he used mass ghouls to beat me. He did Priestess of the Moon mass hunts to beat me. Most people would think along those lines, but to tell you the truth, when you're a good player, and you talk to most Gosu players these days, they don't talk about imbalances, and they don't complain about things like that. I mean, there's always a way to stop these strategies, and basically by me losing, it just made me even more eager to find out ways in which I'm going to stop these strategies from beating me so easily. And basically, I'm going to be able to share that knowledge with you guys as soon as I do figure out ways in which I can stop these things. Back to the patch. Basically, what I used to do in patch 1.14 is I used to practice a lot. I used to practice with a lot of Gosu players. And in 1.15, I stopped doing that. And I paid attention mainly to see how high I can abuse my way at the ladder, because I thought that'd be a cool thing to do. So I was sitting in my chair a little later, and I was taking a look at the ladder charts, and I noticed something pretty interesting. I noticed that a lot of the Gosu players who used to be really high up in level have decayed a few levels, and their accounts are still decaying. And I was thinking to myself, why would these Gosu players be letting their high-level accounts decay instead of abusing the ladder themselves and trying to become the first level 50? And then it kind of dawned on me. I thought back at all the games I've played in patch 1.15. Only about 2% of them were games versus people who were really Gosu, or people who were, the skill level of the players I used to play in 1.14. So I did something else pretty interesting. I loaded up some of my old 1.14 replays, and I decided to watch those because I was thinking, I've beaten these strategies before. I mean, these strategies I used to face all the time in 1.4 as I do in 1.15. Why did I lose now, and why did I win then? I wanted to see what exactly I did wrong. And I noticed something huge. I noticed that, the games I played in 1.14, it was as if I was another person almost, because my micro was almost perfect in those games. I mean, I was in a zone. I was watching those games, and man, I was getting attacked by like 8 ghouls and a dreadlord, and I had a demon hunter and 6 archers, and I didn't lose a freaking archer, man. My micro was on the spot. So then I did realize that all this patch has done to me is make me become really lazy and a ladder abuser. And the thing that kind of bothers me, because people don't really remember the ladder abusers. They remember the players who were good. You don't get any respect by being a level 50 ladder abuser, as much as you do get a respect for being a level 30 Gosu. So I decided that for the rest of my time in patch 1.15. Instead of continuing to use the ladder system, I'm going to go back to doing what I used to do in 1.14. And I'm going to start practicing with my friends from NAOC, Clan T-Lux, and all those other good players, new BCF from Clan GGL, and see if I can help get my skill level back up to what it used to be. So basically, I've decided that this patch ladder system is pretty BS. Being a level 40 player these days has no respect, as it did give you back in 1.14. So obviously, Freak got the best of me this time. The best thing I can do now is suck it up and go back and try and get my skill back up to what it used to be. And I do promise all you guys listening to this audio right now that I will indeed figure out ways to stop this kind of strategies that are said to be pretty BS cheese crap. So I'm going to try and share that with you guys when I do figure it out. I'm going to ask some of my friends to keep tower rushing me on Turtle Rock, ask other friends of mine to use Mass Glow with Gargs, and see if I can come up with a few good strategies that you guys can use. So basically all I can do is offer you the best I can do. So I'll just continue to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the freaking commentary, man. Shortest game ever played in my life. Pretty sad. But I don't know why Freak asked me to pick that game. It was not exactly the best one. But maybe he might be doing a commentary on one of the other games, and you guys can see me get my ass kicked. So it's all good. Guys, go ahead and enjoy your games. I'll see you guys in my next audio, and I'm probably going to clean up the rest of my room, as I'm looking over and I see my computer stand is kicked over still, so I better pick that shit up. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.